Hello, I'm Bernard Norcott-Mahany. I work at the Blueford branch of the Kansas City Public Library, and I'm reading Horace's odes, some of Horace's odes, for National Poetry Month in 2022. Today we're going to look at one of the more famous poems. This is the poem in Latin. It's usually entitled O Fons Bandusiae, O Bandusian Fountain. It's a poem that Horace is singing to this fountain and little waterfall on his farm. So he has this little, and supposedly, no matter how hot it gets, it's always cooler on there. So it's like a little oasis on his farm, his small farm. It doesn't seem like much, and when I was younger, I actually thought it was sort of a rather silly poem, but I once had to sort of do a rather detailed paper about this particular poem, which is very short, and found there's a lot more going on, at least in the Latin. So I'm going to be reading David Ferry's translation, and you can judge for yourself whether you think it's worth much. To the Bandusian Fountain. O clearer than crystal, thou Bandusian fountain, to whom it is fitting to bring libations of wine, and offerings also of flowers, tomorrow the chosen firstborn of the flock will be brought to you, his new little horns foretelling warfare and love in vain, for the warm blood of this child of the flock will stain with its color of red your clear cold waters. The cruel heat of Canicula, the dog star, can find no way to penetrate the glade to where you are. Gladly your shady coolness welcomes the oxen that come, weary of plowing, and welcomes also the wandering pasturing flock. You shall become famous among the fountains because of my song that praises the ilex tree that leans above the rocks the babbling waters leap from. So that was the poem O Fons Bandusiae by Horace, poem 13 of the third book of Odes.